Hello, welcome to Perfectly Mediocre. We are back in our Lonely to Lover challenge, and these two have fallen asleep in each other's arms.
I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. But now I realize it was all just smoke and mirrors.
So I think we've pretty much dealt with the whole lonely part of things. As far as the rags to riches side of things, we're getting there. We've got at least a somewhat functional house. It definitely needs some work yet, but we're getting there. Now, the other thing that I've said I wanted to do was to complete this aspiration, and I wanted to get through the romance consultant job. So that's kind of where we're at now, is just finishing up the tasks necessary to complete those. And I think in the process, we will get the money necessary to finish the house kind of in the way that I would like to. Okay, after doing all of that, we did manage to get to the point that we have enough that we can buy another one of these foods. So what I want to do is call him back over, and I was about to call Carlos, and we will exchange this. So let's see. And as I said in the last episode, we've already shared food once. If after doing this doesn't check off, then I'm going to go ahead and just click it to cheat, because I really feel like that's only fair because we did complete it. All right, we can invite you in. We now finally have. I was about to send him home. Where are you going, dude? Where you came over and then go jogging? Hello? Okay, call you over. Come on. What the heck? What are you doing? Okay, let's share with Acorn. I also, by the way, learned that Acorn is afraid of cats. Yeah. Not sure how that's going to work for us, but we'll try to make it work, I guess. Okay, we're very satisfied. Good. And we're gonna stand here and sample these candied fruits. They really do love the fruit. I like that we have so many new interactions that can be done both sitting and standing. It kind of shows a little bit more effort than I think this pack is getting credit for at times. We definitely have had a lot of improvement. Okay, so it counted one of them, but not the other one. I'm going to go ahead and check it. Okay, discuss romantic boundaries. So I think that is under relationship. Okay. Wow, that actually counted two of them. Okay, so we have learned that his romantic boundaries, non-physical romance will trigger jealousy. Physical romance will trigger jealousy. Woohoo will trigger jealousy. He is open to reconsidering these boundaries. So we're very similar in that way, because we have actually, we have the same settings, other than the fact that we will not consider it. I'm not sure why romance is not being checked off as a level 4 skill, because we have level 4. That's kind of interesting. We do need to embrace 3 times. Okay, so that should be under physical. We should be able to, I think, get through this level pretty quickly. That puts us on our last one, and this is probably going to be the hardest one for us to achieve, is the gold on a romantic date. As I was mentioning last time, I feel like it's a lot harder to complete the goals. I think in order to do so, we will definitely have to extend the dates to get into longer time and have more time to complete all of the things that we're given. This feels silly to keep hugging him over and over again, but I'm hoping once we do this that it will check off the romance skill one. I can't guarantee that though, unfortunately. There we go. All right. So we need to get to level 7 of romance, perform 25 romantic gestures with our partner sim. So we can definitely do that. We can give you a little bit of a Oh, ask to woohoo in the motel? No, thank you. We have a perfectly mediocre bed in there. Alright, there's one gesture. Now, I'm not gonna keep boring the heck out of him and keep doing this, but, let's see. Be enticing. And we need to get gold on a romantic date. Okay. I think we should ask him on a romantic date. Oops, that was right there. Okay, ask to create a date. My goal is to try to wrap things up in this episode so that I can go back to my normal schedule on... Oh, we actually have the romantic repair date now. Anyway, go back to normal schedule beginning on Monday. So it's... Yeah, fingers crossed, everything seems to be working pretty well, other than an occasional bug when traveling, and they are looking into it. I have noticed I am definitely not the only one going through that one. So, okay, whoops, I have to choose a place to go. Let's see. Considering I chose drinks and everything, I think we'll take it over to the lounge. And let's cross our fingers I don't get the traveling bug I was just mentioning. But anyway, if you do get the bug, the best advice is to go back into, ideally, a save just before the one where you had the issue. But if you do get that bug, don't save. Exit out of the game. And one of the ways to solve it is to travel someplace different. Apparently, if there is an event happening at one of the venues that you are going to, it's causing an error and the lot can't be loaded. So if you go to a different lot, you can avoid that. For some people, they're able to fix that issue by changing the type of lot that it is. It seems as though, and this is where I was also affected, the university lots seem to be heavily affected by it. Also, you can go to another household and enter the game that way and play them for a few moments and then switch back to your character. And ideally, you want to avoid the place that's causing the error, at least until they can sort all of that out and get fixes out. But I would say right now, ideally, probably keep backups upon backups if a save really matters to you. Otherwise, probably like myself, don't play in the saves that matter to you for just a bit yet. They have a lot of bugs to iron out with this one. Alright, first thing we want to do is do some dancing. So let's head on over here. We don't want to cowpoke dance together. We'll just normal dance together. Oh, we were about to sit there probably stargaze or moon gaze or cloud gaze or whatever time of day it happens to be. I kind of wish this wasn't back in the corner because then they all stand in this corner to dance. But I also understand that it kind of fits how it would normally look at a real bar. Okay, we do want to woohoo. We do have the thing here. Okay, drink something. Okay, let's order drinks for the group. Okay, something cheap because we are really not... Oh, we don't want a pet drink. We'll get the Coquito. Oh, we're getting famous, apparently. Okay. And while we're waiting for our drinks, I'm going to go ahead and do a little friendly small talk about woohoo. Let's see. Discuss woohoo on TV. I like that we have different interactions there each time. Yeah, grab your drink. Alright, let's sit down together. Sit. Okay, we're going to... Wait, we want to dance again? Okay, fine. Okay, we're going to focus a little bit on friendly. Oh, we can make a toast. Without our drink. I like to make invisible toasts. How about you? Okay, that made no sense, but you know, you do you, okay? It's cool. Enjoy your drinks, have a little bit of chatting, share some ideas, build this friendship, deep conversation. Perhaps we can get that, you know, friendship up all the way. That's kind of a goal of mine, get it all the way to the top. Alright, romantic socializations, though, are what we need here, so let's throw in a little talk about life together. And we're going to hold off on the woohooing for just a moment. Express fondness. Now, sometimes some of these custom CC type or modded interactions count, and sometimes they don't. So, okay, he's a programmer, that's right. I forgot to mention things we didn't know about him yet. His job is as a programmer. He actually ended up getting a job at some point. Or he doesn't have a job, but he's interested in programming, so we'll have to get him a job. One of those things. Ask about family. Flirtation. Let's see. Compliment his appearance. Okay, no family at the moment. Yeah, we're probably going to take care of that at some point, because, you know, that's us. Oh, we can't whisper from across the table, apparently. So we're gonna have to do, propose a scandalous question. It feels a little funny to me that she's proper. I don't necessarily feel like that fits her. Declare love publicly? How do you feel about that? He is enamored with us, so I have a feeling he'll forgive us for having our little moment. Okay, maybe he won't forgive us for that. Awkward. Okay, let's keep it light and ask for your favorite color. And then maybe ask him to extend the date. Give us some extra time. We have over 2 hours yet, but I really feel like we're struggling to complete things here, so... Alright. Event timer is extended. We now have 4 hours. Okay. It doubled our time, basically, so... Discuss expanding the family. Maybe we go... Sneak over here. Ah, I'm glad you brought this up, Naya. I've been thinking the same. Let me chat with Naya and I'll get back to you. Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and chat with me. We'll go hang out in this closet for a moment. Not expanding the family at the moment, okay? Ideally, we'd like to wait just a little bit on that one. And then, okay. While they do that, we'll go ahead and queue up. We're gonna have them dance together again. You know, that'd be pretty noticeable, I think. You know, someone's bound to... I realize the music could get kind of loud, but you'd think somebody would notice the banging door. Especially, you know, Don here. I feel like he might want to go check it out. Oh, I actually really like your shirt. I don't actually know if that's custom content or not. Oh, you painfully need to pee. Okay, we'll deal with that as soon as we're done here. I think we'll cancel the dancing until you get the chance to pee. Okay, and then you can dance together. So you go pee. Alright, so she's thrilled with the exhilarating rendezvous. Getting romantic in a place one isn't supposed to can be quite thrilling. Feeling a close connection, it feels great to spend time with someone with whom Naya feels a deep connection. Oh man, we got hit with the pranked toilet. Ugh, gross. Alright, we're gonna queue up some light physical intimacy. Let's see. Caress cheek. And we'll throw a special kiss at you just because I feel like it. Because those are fun. And let's see. We're going to Goose. And why are you steaming? We're going to court him. Did anyone see that? There was like steam coming from him. Oh, he totally turned around for her to do that. Okay. We're gonna flirt. Okay, for sure flirt. We're getting there. Look at that. We're almost filling it up. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, whisper about desires. You want to woohoo again? My goodness, you're on a roll. Okay, Embrace, where are you guys going? You don't have the money to be doing this. This better count toward my woohoo. You, like magic. Whoa, that kiss was everything Naya dreamed of. Something about that kiss will hold a special place in Naya's memory forever. Wait. There was like a heart flashing over here. Okay, did they at least get... Okay, I counted toward the woohoo. So we'll give you that. But I swear, if you leave the state expecting a little acorn, I'm not going to be happy. I'm just not. You might as well go dance together. How much time do we have? 1 hour. Come on. No, Ulrich, we don't have time to chat. We have things to do. We have a gold date to make. Okay, we gotta flirt one more time. Oh, hi, Bear. Thanks for the ring, by the way. Really been making things easy for us around here. Alright, there we go. Okay, romance, flirt. Let's blow a kiss. Okay, come on. I think we just need one more interaction. One more. Come on, you want to woohoo again? Okay, that was gold, though. Okay, we're gonna talk about food. We gotta cool these two down, because they are just on a roll here. Wait, that's not a romance interaction. That's a friendly interaction. We need some small talk about mouth-watering food. You know? You need to chill. You're getting a little excited about everything right now. Wait, what was that? Why are you pointing at him? What? Okay. We got 15 minutes. I think this is a solid gold date here. We're good to go. Okay. All right. You know what I want to do? Where is it? Where is it? Affection. Okay. Ah! Pause. I gotta find it. Where'd it go? Okay. It was here a moment ago. Relationship? No, we're not breaking up. No, propose early. Here we go. She's so in the moment. They have woohooed like 400 times. They've been drinking. They are oh, yeah, it was still gold. I'm okay with it. But she's still gonna do this. She is proposing. She is like, dude, you walked right in my way when oh my god. Everybody just walking in my way when I'm trying to take a picture. Completely ruining my moment. Wait, he said yes. We just got engaged. Okay. Oh my goodness. Alright, that was a whirlwind. Okay. Now, we have only level 4 out of 7 for romance skill. So we're going to have to work on that. I think we're going to have to do some actual like study. Probably go hang out at a computer or something. It's going to be our best bet. We're going to do a little grinding here before we come back and try to finish the last bit of things that we need to do with Acorn. I'm just realizing grinding was probably not the greatest word to be using at this moment. Okay, so I'm just kind of looking through the various things that we have to try to see what we can get that will work on our skills. So it looks like research romance tips. I'm not seeing some of the other options here. We have romance tips and tricks, but that is, I think, the modded romance there. So that's like a different skill. Okay. I think maybe we can watch some TV yet. The telenovelas and... Okay, Naya just had her first experience understanding a positive or resilient romantic outlook. With enough of these kinds of experiences, Sims can develop the romantic sage trait. As she already passed her impressionable formative years, this trait will be slightly harder for Naya to develop. Doing some work to learn about healthy romance, such as researching on the computer or talking to Sims in healthy relationships, will help increase our understanding in order to develop the trait. That's interesting. Okay. You know, I've kind of said that I feel like this pack, watch YouTube. This pack definitely is in the details. I think it, at face value, seems like there's not as much as an average expansion, but I think there's so many little things within the pack that affect multiple aspects. And, I feel like it's easy to miss how much is actually in this pack. And that could be just my impression. I know not everyone is going to agree with me, and that's fine. I know there are definitely mixed reviews on this expansion. I'm personally finding it more in depth than I had anticipated. We do have a mood lead here that I missed for Amazing Date. Naya is bouncing off the walls with excitement after that date. She can't wait to gush to other Sims about such an amazing time. One thing I wanted to test too is if reading romance books raises our romance, and it doesn't appear that it does. We do have romance skill books though, and I want to see if I can afford one of those in order to kind of help us build that skill. Okay, we can afford the volume 2, which I think would be about the range that we would be in. Hopefully that will work for us, and we can work on that. She's kind of getting tired of watching TV. I had her doing it repeatedly, and I can understand. You know, it'd get a little frustrating to just, maybe because I'm not always a binge watcher myself, so watching something over and over and over again would be a bit much for me. All right, there we go. It is now a work day, and we have been promoted to Romance Practitioner. We now make an additional 16 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 64 simoleons, and we got a 610 simoleon bonus. And let's see, looking at her romance skill, we're almost to level 5. She's just been sitting here nicely reading basically all night. Next thing we need to do is give love advice and research expressions of love for 2 hours. I'm Floyd again? Okay, does this mean now, Floyd, that you will leave us alone? Also, why do they keep having the wrong name on here? Thank you, Floyd. Okay, so anyway, I want to see if we can afford to get at least a very cheap computer so we don't need to keep going to the library to do research. We're making our daily collections rounds just to see if we can get a little extra money together before we do that. I also want to invite over Acorn to hang out. Then I can give him some love advice, which will give us some additional money because we get paid for every task that we complete. I also want to do a day or two of sending her to work and instead of working at home. I noticed from watching some others that you will occasionally get pop-ups when you send them to work. And I would like to experience some of those and see what we have. I think blue is new. Yeah, blue axolotl is new. We're going to breed you with the green chimera. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and release one of you. And, okay, Acorn's going to be right over. We're going to extract that. We're going to open that. And we're going to open that. I think we're going to end up completing this collection at this rate. And they're going to kind of make me wish that I had been saving them all, because it'll be the first time I've actually legitimately completed that collection. All right, heading back home. Oh, he's already here cleaning up for us. Why don't you run over here? And, okay, it was give love advice. Is it still... Oh, you're still in university, that's right. That's kind of one of the reasons that I wasn't exactly rushing to get married to him. Although we do have some wedding planning to do now, but... okay. Romance consultant. Unsolicited love advice. Alright, so hanging out here, and so I wanted to talk to you. Give you some tips. There we go, and we make 256. Okay, we should definitely be able to afford a desk and a cheap computer. Okay, that computer is barely holding on this rather rickety looking little table, but it is just the thing to fit into the corner here, so we're going to go ahead do some research. I'm actually amazed that we have money left after all of that, but you know, we start to actually do pretty well pretty quickly. I also noticed that we now need logic skills, so we're going to need to focus on getting some kind of chess table or another source for logic. I think a chess table is probably way safer than going the route of a telescope. There we go, we are romance level 5. Definitely seems to be going faster now. Although now it's looking like this is glitched. We can now suggest back-to-back woohoo and recap woohoo with other sims. Interesting. Alright, there we go. We've completed our assignment. We have now 741 simoleons again. That actually might be enough for me to create an office space. Well, we're back to 28 simoleons, but we now have the world's tiniest little office. At some point, we will expand upon that, you know, kind of like with the bedroom. We have a lot to do yet, you know? It's a work in progress. Because I went and spent all the money on that, though, we don't have the money to deal with our logic skill. So I think we're going to get some sleep and then head to a park or something, probably the park in the neighborhood, and play a little chess with someone. Alright, so she has played chess all through the night and into the early morning hours. We have work in just 3 hours, and I think we're going to be able to hit that level 2 in just a moment or two. She's clearly been doing pretty well. Oh, and then she goes and stops. Okay, join the game. Let's go ahead and play a bit more. Hopefully, I mean, her needs are actually pretty good. We've fulfilled everything, and she doesn't seem to... There we go, level 2. She doesn't seem to really lose energy very quickly, so we're doing pretty well. I'm going to let her keep going, though, because I suspect that we will need additional logic skill as we move forward. And I'm kind of... yeah, my plan is to send her to work today, and I'm really hoping that it doesn't set us back, because I'd like to finish... There we go. Alright, so today you're going to actually go to work. We made 512 simoleons, but see, again, it didn't credit it. Is that because we make the 512 here and it's just letting us know that we did that? Because it seems like sometimes it pays us again and sometimes it doesn't. Maybe I'm crazy and that's not actually what's happening, but I don't know, that's what I'm noticing. We're going to send her to work, hope that we get some pop-ups so we can explore that. And I'm coming to the realization that I don't think we're going to be able to wrap this up in 5 episodes. I think we're going to have to sneak a few episodes into the coming week. I hope you're as excited about playing more of this as I am. Alright, as soon as we loaded back on the home lot, anniversary gift. With a recent anniversary approaching, a client is at a loss on how exactly to celebrate it. Although their partner has always appreciated small handmade gifts, perhaps this occasion calls for something elaborate and lavish, unless that overwhelms them and makes the entire evening a bust. I think if they already like small handmade gifts, that's going to be what they appreciate the most. The client chooses to dedicate all of their efforts to a homemade gift that they believe that their partner will treasure. That is crushed, though, when they find out what their partner has in store for them. Perhaps they should have gone in a different direction. No! At least we didn't have any performance loss, so I think we're good there. We also need to study more modern love on a computer, and I'm going to set her to... Oh, we can enchant our coworkers. We don't want to lower our work performance. I think we're going to work hard for a bit there. Oh, love is fleeting from the romance consultant career. The power of love just doesn't feel the same anymore. I'm going to guess that's from her kind of bad decision there. I don't think that was a bad decision, personally, but that's my opinion. Maybe I'm not the love guru. We actually managed to get another promotion. Emotional health counselor. We now make an additional 16 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 80 simoleons per hour. We received a consultant plaque decoration and 945 simoleons. I think we can make a bigger office to store that we're going to go ahead and get something to eat. And I noticed that our task was to run emergency romance hotline on a computer. I think we'll upgrade the office a little bit before we do that. Also, I just have to say, I love her work outfit. Is that not the cutest shirt? Okay, so the house is a little bigger now. While creating the office, I decided, it didn't make sense that her office was bigger than her bedroom, so then I extended the bedroom and extended the main part of the house back a little further, so this is the new layout. So bathroom's the same, bedroom is wider, it will leave room for dressers or something. Not even sure that this is like the way I'm going to keep it, but generally something like that. This got pushed back a little bit, so we have a little more room for the kitchen space that will give us a spot to put a dining room table. And in here is her new office. I decided she'd have the window behind her like that, and then we'll have her clients can sit in chairs that will eventually be placed here. So, just kind of creating a space where she can meet with people. I think that'll be fun. So what we're going to do, it says run emergency romance hotline, but it does not tell us how to do that. I'm going to guess that it's under career. Yes, it is. Okay. So I wonder if we get any kind of pop-ups for that or something. But it does look like we gain romance skill while we do it, so that's a big positive. It's so fun to see her so hard at work in her office, considering she had literally nothing just, weeks ago. And she's come a really long way. Stick with us. We're going to come back in another episode very soon. I have to figure out what works best in the schedule, but I really want to keep playing. And I really want to see where she can go with this. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider taking a moment to paw that like button, comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe for more mediocre content like this. Until next time, remember, you are perfect just the way you are.
I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. But now I realize it was all just smoke and mirrors. I was blinded by the lights, caught up in a fantasy. I saw that you were perfect, but you're not what you seem.